What's going on, guys? I am beyond pumped. As you can see, the shot is a little wider than usual, and that's so you can see the computer that I just built. Ever since I started video editing and video production with 3D rendering, I've always wanted a machine that wasn't gonna hold me back in any way, and I never completely had that. I acknowledge that I was lucky to have what I have, but it was always my dream, and I feel like a lot of people have that dream. They want that one PC, or they just want to not hold back at all and just go out there for that PC that they always wanted. This is what I did, and it's giving me goosebumps just to talk about it because I'm super excited for what videos and everything I have planned out for this to start churning out for this channel. This computer is a beast, and I'm gonna be using it to its full potential. I also just want to mention this was the first computer that I have ever built. So there were some emotions, there were some ups and downs, and being up till 2 in the morning trying to figure out what was going wrong, what was going right. We finally got it to post, and then we couldn't figure out why the water cooler wasn't working, and we had to rewire some stuff. It was an awesome experience, and I couldn't have done it without my friend Max Putnam. So to go over parts, and just so you know, all the part links will be in the description. If you want to check them out there, I'll leave an Amazon link, and you click on those and then potentially buy it. It gives me a very small commission. To start off on this build, I chose the black Corsair 780T tower. This is a big case, but it's gonna provide ample airflow. I had to choose a case, obviously, that was gonna fit the big X399 motherboard. And this thing does that and provides ample airflow with support for up to 6 fans. But for power supply, I chose the EVGA 850 watt SuperNOVA. This is obviously the foundation of any build because it supplies power to all your parts. I liked it because it was modular and it was gonna supply enough power for all the components that I wanted to buy. For the motherboard, I chose the ASUS X399-A. I had to pick something that was going to be compatible with the ThreadRipper. This is one of the best options, can add multiple graphics cards, multiple M.2 storage drives, and it has a heatsink for the main M.2. So to get right into the heart of this build, I chose the ThreadRipper 1950X 16-core 32-thread processor from AMD. I realize it's an expensive processor coming in at $1,000, but for what it offers at its price point, it's pretty incredible. It's rivaling some of the new Intel i9 processors that are cost upwards of $1,700. And for people coming to this video, I'm interested in video editing. I do game very occasionally. I like to play Rocket League and PUBG, but the main emphasis of this build is video editing. And although those cores are probably a little overkill for Premiere, where I'm interested in seeing their efficiency is in 3ds Max. This is my 3D program of choice. I use the Mental Ray renderers, and it's very efficient at using every single core on your computer, and I did some tests, and I was getting 100% readout from every single core while I was rendering Mental Ray. I still need to do some more conclusive testing on this, but that's the main reason why I chose it, because I'm hoping it can speed up, and it definitely is going to speed up my 3D realistic rendering performance. Obviously, with all that computing power, you want a nice liquid cooler, so I decided to go with the Arctic Liquid Freezer 360. This is an incredible all-in-one cooler. It has 6 fans. During full loadout while rendering in 3ds Max, it only gets up to like 65 to 70 degrees Celsius. I definitely recommend this cooler if you're getting the ThreadRipper. For RAM on this build, I went with 64 gigabytes of Ballistix Sport memory. I'm thinking of potentially upgrading to 128 gigabytes in the future because After Effects eats up RAM for breakfast, and I'm a super heavy After Effects user. This RAM is super quick and compatible with the ThreadRipper and the X399. For storage on this bad boy, I chose the Samsung 960 EVO M.2. I have a 1 terabyte for all my OS programs and games, and then I have another 500 gigabyte of the same series so I can keep all my media cache files on a separate drive and speed up my Premiere Pro and After Effects performance. And just a regular 1 terabyte Samsung 850 EVO SSD for my scratch files. I also have a portable Samsung T3 1 terabyte hard drive that I take with me on the go if I have to switch files over to my laptop. I took my graphics card out of my previous computer, which was a 980 Ti. I didn't think a performance difference between a 980 Ti and a 1080 Ti was going to be a huge difference, so I just went with the one from my old computer. This is still a beast of a graphics card and has a bunch of CUDA cores, which will be nice because I work so much in Premiere. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed me going over the parts. I still need to make a video obviously benchmarking this and showing its performance in Premiere 3D programs. So look forward to that and subscribe if you want to see that content. I post on this channel every single day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Why is it so, that's why it's so hot in my room. Even with that liquid cooler, it obviously still gets up to like 50, 60 degrees Celsius, which in Fahrenheit is what, like 130, 120? I don't know. And the air conditioning doesn't work super great in my room. Oh, it gets a little toasty in this baby, but I'm so lucky, honestly. This computer, I'm so pumped. So lucky.